So we're traveling to India, but there's some things that you need to do ahead of time before you can travel to India. The first being you need to get a visa. All of these countries right here, I think it's like several hundred, not several hundred, but it's about 100 countries. All you have to do is get an eVisa. You go to a website called indianvisaonline.gov, which I will link in the description, and you simply fill out the application, wait the processing time, which I think was about 3 business days, pay the visa fee, which is about $50, 50 or $60, depending on which country you're from. The United States, it's $60, and then you wait until you get it. And then once you have it, you can enter the country as long as you have a passport. So yeah, let's have a look what that website looks like. So here's the website, indianvisaonline.gov. It's got a pretty easy layout. You simply click on this link right here, which will get you to this page. You input your passport type, just put ordinary passport, unless it's different. Your nationality, and then your port of arrival, which is whatever airport you're going to be flying into. Then, your date of birth, your email, and your expected date of arrival. Pretty simple. You pay the visa fees, and then if you want to check your visa status, click on this right here. Done and done. So yeah, you fill all that out, you get your e-visa, pretty simple, then you just show it when you land in the country. And then the next thing that you should consider getting, it's not required to enter India, but you should consider getting vaccinated for some certain things. Obviously, I will link the cdc.gov information on India, but it's mainly just like routine vaccinations. But you should also consider getting a rabies vaccination if you're planning on like traveling there for a long time. If you're planning on kind of going on big adventures, I highly recommend getting a rabies vaccination. It can be expensive. Insurance makes it not as expensive. It's kind of confusing how that works. But rabies is no joke, so don't mess around with that. I'm vaccinated, but yeah, entirely up to you. You don't have to get any vaccinations to enter the country, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't get vaccinations just to protect yourself. If you get scratched by, a dog or like a bat or something, don't notice it. Rabies will kill you 100%. So yeah, just get the vaccination. It's kind of a crummy vaccination. The shot hurts and you have to get several over a few weeks, but it's better. It'll last pretty much forever. So you get it once and you're done. If that's wrong, go ahead and correct me. But yeah, information on vaccinations to enter India is in the description below. It's just the CDC's website. It's a really great website, actually. And then lastly, I talked about in the last video how they speak Hindi. There's several languages in India. The most popular one is Hindi. A lot of people do speak English, but it's very old British English, so it's more formal and polite. And then some etiquette for India is most people don't shake hands. Don't ever go for a handshake unless they offer it first. If you're in kind of westernized areas, that'll be fine. But a lot of the times they just bow their head and they say namaste or something like that. If you get invited into someone's home, like couchsurfing, Airbnb, which I will be talking about 2 videos from now, remove your shoes. In some temples, you may be asked to remove your shoes, and you may even be asked to remove your clothing and put on a special kind of traditional garment. So yeah, keep that in mind. There's no taking pictures inside temples and stuff. So yeah, keep that in mind. Don't break that rule either, because it's very, very rude. You should also remove your hat. In most places, just remove your hat. And yeah, basically, India is really lovely. Everyone's super lovely. There's just some things that you might be used to doing in the United States or the United Kingdom or wherever you're from that may be considered rude in India. So it's best to do as the locals do. Do as the Romans do, but Indians. So yeah, in the next video, I'm going to be going over how to fly to India. I'll be going over how to find the best and cheapest flights using Google Flights. I don't know if I'm going to be using ITA Matrix anymore because it's kind of pissing me off. But yeah, see you in the next video. Yeah.